Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this Whipple Deco Cookies inspired charm, so let's get started. So to start off, you're going to take some tan clay, and I'm using just tan by Sculpey, and what you want to do is just roll it out and flatten it a little bit to maybe about a 1/4 inch thickness, and then you're just going to go ahead and start shaping it into the cupcake shape. As you can see there, it starts to look kind of like a mushroom, but once you cut off the bottom and kind of blend in the edges, you can get it to the shape that you want it to be. And all I'm doing here is I'm using a silicone tipped paintbrush to kind of add in the indents for the cupcake, and then just using my fingers to blend out any kind of smudges or harsh edges. And if you're wondering, at the time I recorded this video I had a massive cut on my forefinger, so that's the reason why I have a plaster on it and a part of a glove, and it's just to prevent any kind of marks and indents going into my clay. So after a while your cupcake should look like this, and it kind of reminds me of a little Christmas tree a little bit, but that's just what it looked like in the Whipple kit. So then all I do is I add an eye pin to the top of the charm, and I'm using some sandpaper and a toothbrush just to texture it. And the reason why I put my charm onto a piece of sandpaper is so that the back and the front are equally textured. So once you have the texturing done, you're going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm holding my charm in between 2 pieces of sandpaper just so that it doesn't lose the texture. And you're just going to use a mixture of tan, orange, and kind of cream color pastels to shade in your entire charm. And you want to make sure that you shade both sides and then the top and the bottom, and this is what it should look like when you're finished. To decorate your charm after baking, you're going to need white and red 3D paint and some sprinkles, and I just chose pastel colored sprinkles. And as you can see, I've added a thin layer of clay before baking on top of my charm, and this is optional. I just do this so that it holds my paint a little bit better. So all I'm doing is I just put some white paint on top of that, and I'm just spreading it around using a toothpick. And if you wanted the cookie to resemble the Whipple piece, then you just want to make sure that you leave a little gap between the icing and the edges of the cookie. And then I find the easiest way to spread the paint is just to go really slowly and try and get it evenly around the whole area. And then all I'm doing is I'm using a pair of tweezers and just putting a couple of sprinkles on the top of the paint. And once the paint dries, these will stay on, so you don't have to worry about gluing it into place or anything. And then to finish the cookie off, you're going to paint the cherry on the top with a little bit of red paint. And then once that dries, you're just going to use a little bit of brown paint to write anything you want on the bottom. And the original Whipple kit has, I think, sweets written on the bottom, but I just decided to go with love, but you can do anything you want. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!